to ask somebody for $700,000, they won't give it to you at $700,000, right?
Yeah.
There are so many different avenues of funding. Yeah, there are banks that you're aware of, and there are lenders that you haven't even heard of or didn't even know existed for certain purposes, right? Money is just borrowed left, right, and center. When you're talking about charges and when you're talking about interest and all that kind of stuff, I think interest is people get very worried at the word interest, but don't quite understand.
So why don't you break it down in layman's terms then? What is interest?
So look, it's pretty much, interest is what you pay above and beyond what you borrow as principal, right? So if you borrow $700,000, the bank's charging you interest. There's probably a better definition on Google that I've never read before.
Yeah.
But I've never needed to. It's pretty much a rate that people pay, right? You got to return this much times more what you borrowed. If it's 3.5% times more, it's 3.5% times more. Every contract that people sign, it'll show. If you're borrowing $1 million, you're going to pay back $1.6 million, for example, right?
Because that interest isn't just a flat rate of you borrowed this amount, so we're going to charge 3.5% on the $1 million that you borrowed, but it's going to compound over time.
Absolutely it is. And this is where people get very scared. It'll compound over time if you just let it run for the full 30-year term. But not many people sit in their mortgage for 30 years. Some people pay them off, some people don't. The question that people don't ask is, how do I pay off my mortgage? It's a very simple answer, right? Pay more into your home loan. It's literally as simple as that. But the question that then lies is, how much more should I be paying? Do I just put all my salary in there? Do I just pay a portion of it in there? And these are the things that we kind of educate people around, right?
Yep.
It's important for people to know that if you're making $5,000 a month after tax, I can tell you to tip in $5,000 a month into your mortgage. You probably pay it off in 10 years. But where's the rest of your money? Like, you need to live, you need to survive.
If you haven't already, please smash the subscribe button. And you might also want to check out this video right here. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.